With Dovetail version 2023.3, we're excited to introduce a new feature we call employee tags, or tags for short. Tags are a fantastic way to quickly identify employees by attributes such as employment status, position level, department, region, or anything you can think of. Not only that, but they can be used to filter query results to give you more accurate searches quickly and easily. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up tags on your Dovetail account, how to create your own tags to better suit your needs in your organization, and how to take advantage of them throughout your account. Before we get into Dovetail, it's important to take a quick moment to think about how you would like to use tags in your account. As I've shared earlier, there's no shortage of things you can tag, but there are some best practices we suggest following. 1, keep them short and easy to understand, 1 to 2 words max. The more words, the harder they can be to read, and in a sea of tags, it can be really hard to find what you're looking for. 2, be specific with your tags, but keep them open to more categories than specific items. Things like using the words IT, software, tech as tags could work, but it might be easier for you to group them together under one thing like technology. Once we've decided on what tags we'll be using on our account, it's time to set them up in our list editor. So let's go to Apps, Setup. We'll go to List Editor, and hit the Manage button. We can type in tags and hit search, employee tags. So let's take a look at some of the features inside the list editor here for employee tags. First, we've got the checkbox here, which allows us to activate or deactivate any of our tags inside of our program. So we can either choose to have ones that are hidden in the background that maybe we haven't rolled out yet, or they're not quite being used at the moment, but we don't have to recreate them. Or we can activate them and now they're available for everybody to use. Next up, you have this display text option. So if you've created a tag, you can rename it or change the text if you need to for whatever reason. And then lastly, on the far right side here, you've got your ability to choose the color of your tag. So if you're like me and you like to stay organized by using colors, this is a great tool for you. So you can actually click on this text box here and 16 preset colors will show up here for you to choose from. So let's say you want to use green here for your VIP status, or maybe more of like a red. That's kind of what I would pick. Now, you also will see that there's a couple numbers and letters there, and that is actually referring to a hex code. So if you're familiar with hex codes or hex code generators, you can actually go Google that or use the link in the description here of this video where you can go and use a hex code generator by picking a color from there, copying and pasting that code and putting in here if you want a specific color. That's a more advanced thing. If you're not into that, that's totally fine. You can also just use this little refresh button here and it'll actually generate random colors. So you can actually just hit this until you find a color you like, and then you're done. All right, so now let's go ahead and create a brand new tag to add to our list here. Now I'm going to create one here for people who are currently on leave. So we're going to put on leave here in the add list item, click on that, and boom, we've created a new one already. It's done just like that. Now we can go ahead and change the color. I'm going to choose this light green here, almost a mint green, and then we'll go up top here and hit apply changes. And that's it. We've created a new tag that we can now use. So let's go and actually use these tags. So we're going to go to our query employee. We'll click on that green plus button there, hit first name, starts with, and we're going to type in Fenn for our employee Fenn Reinhardt here. And as you can see, we've actually got a tags column here now, which you can see his tags, which are executive, full-time, VIP, work from home. Let's go into his account and we'll actually see some more information about him. But in the top right-hand corner, you can see all of our tags are up here. Now, not only can we see them here, we can actually apply or remove tags. So let's say we want to remove the work from home tag here. We can just click on the X. And now he's no longer work from home. And let's say we want to add something else. Let's maybe say he's on leave. We can just click on that little plus button there. We have our drop-down menu where you can either scroll or you can type it in. So we'll type in on leave, hit save, and boom. We've now made him an on leave employee just like that. Now let's say we want to apply a tag to multiple employees. We can easily do that here by just starting up a new query. And for this example, we're going to look up all of our Zephyr, Texas employees here. So we're just going to type in Zephyr in the primary start name, and there, all of our employees who work in Zephyr. They're all right here. So we need to apply all of these with the work from home tag because the Zephyr team actually doesn't work at an office, they work at home. So we're going to just click this little top button up here that checks all of our employees here. We're going to click on the batch action button and hit add tags. And then we're going to type, or actually just select work from home, add tag. And then we'll just need to refresh our results so we can see, boom, everyone has work from home. Oh wait, I just realized something. We actually have people from Zephyr, Colorado in here too. So let's actually organize this so we can see all those who are in Zephyr, Colorado. It's our top 3 results. So I'm just going to select these top 3. We're going to click on the batch action icon and hit remove tags, work from home, and then hit refresh results. Okay, now everyone from just the Zephyr, Texas location now has just the work from home tag on them. Okay, so we've got these employees tagged now, but what can we do with that? Well, it's a great question. First, we can use them to perform queries to search our entire account for people with these tags applied to them. So let's do a new query where we're going to search for tags, contains, and then we're going to do full-time. Let apply. Boom. These are all of our full-time employees right here. And we can also see their other tags too, but these are just our full-time employees. But tags aren't just visible here in the query system or on the individual accounts. They're actually visible too in cases. So let's take a look. So as you can see, I've got a case pulled up here and this one has Finn on it. And without having to do any other work, we can see his tags right there. So we're not having to dig through his profile. We're not having to click around to find information. We can immediately see his tags. In fact, we can see the one that says VIP on there, which we know means we need to put his case to the top of the list because he's a VIP. Now, if you're an event rules junkie, this is going to be a really exciting feature here. You can actually create event rules based on tags. So we're going to create a rule here for our VIP employees cases to be marked as important whenever they're created. So to do this, we're going to navigate to apps, setup. We're going to go to event rules, create, and we're going to call this VIP important. We're going to change the category to workflow and hit save. So let's go and create our rule here. We'll hit when a case is created, we'll close this. And our condition is conditions on the case's employee tags has the tag, and then we want it to be VIP. We'll close this, close our condition because we don't need any more. And then our action is we want to add global label, important, and then apply changes. And done. Now we have a rule that happens that anytime a case is created with a VIP employee tag, that case will then be labeled important. So we know that it needs to be at the top of our list. So even if we don't see the VIP tag for whatever reason, we know that the case itself is a very important case that we need to pay attention to. As you can see, tags are super powerful. And this is just the beginning of us implementing tags here in Dovetail. Now, before I go, there's one more thing I want to show you, and that's how we can use tags inside of reports. So when using the reports builder, you can actually use tags as an option for categories. So if you were to go to categories and type in tags, you now have a full list of all kinds of tags you can choose from to add to your report. We're so excited for you to start using employee tags in your account. This is just the beginning of what they're going to be capable of doing. In fact, we have a lot more planned in the future. If you have any ideas on things we could do to make them even better, please let us know and keep an eye on future releases for new things that employee tags can do for you.